Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap.
It's week 15 of the NFL. And we'll...
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
2nd and 6 now. That throw finds Jamar Chase. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Mahomes on 1st and 10. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Working quickly here. Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing on first down, Nix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a short game.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On third down, here's Nix. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So as they face fourth down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Chiefs aren't headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And that touchdown on their opening drive, more of what we've come to expect from him this season. You can see he's one of the league's best at finding the end zone thus far. And he gets him around 6 there. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Offense working quickly. From the 34. Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Chase. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
First down from the red zone. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Mahomes running his guys in the hurry-up. Second down run by Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead now a deficit of 7. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Throwing here, Nix. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Attack, attack!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in the hurry up now. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. It is cut left side. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This throw is caught. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. Trying again following the sack. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Nix with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Another drop. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to lapse here in our first half. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Chiefs and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
43! 43! Yellow!
A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 7. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw, Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. All the left side. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Resign.
They'll run now with Pacheco. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup.
15.
2nd and 6.
Easy. Yellow. Resign.
2nd and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
43.
It's now
43.
3rd down.
Fight on these two. Resign.
Here's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
A 14-yard gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. Has room into the secondary. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 21.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
57. Yellow.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Cut out left. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running is Pacheco. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Mahomes running his guys in the hurry-up.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. The return starts at the 18. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. Throwing on first down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times quarterbacks have been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Nix from the gun. Now it'll be caught by Troy Franklin. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. It's Nix out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds Mims. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. Desperation time here on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Here's 2nd and 2. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Hey, 57, 57.
That's good.
43, 43.
First down.
They run with Pacheco. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs moments away from win number 12. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. They've got to keep moving quick here.
15, 15.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to Pacheco here on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, shot.
Nix. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Here's Nix to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. This one taken in by Chase. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.